I want to talk about some of the other heels profile in this series. One episode's about when Hogan turned and joined and formed really the NWO. I wasn't sure he wanted to do it, but boy, it worked out pretty good.
No, I absolutely did. Yeah.
Were you surprised he did it?
Um, no, I think it was time for a change for him. And he'd kind of he'd run out of opponents. Um, I mean, I could only wrestle him so many times. So, yeah, I think it worked out great for him. And I think that he really enjoyed that run. I know that Kevin and Scott, I wish they would have just kept it to the three of them, I like Walker too. I wish it would have just kept it to the four of them.
Right.
But, when the three of them and the four were together, they were great.
I think the most sense the NWO ever made was those four guys plus Ted DiBiase as the manager, as the owner. It really did look like the invading army then.
Yeah, exactly.
Although you mentioned last week when we talked about Scott Hall's passing, I mean, Kevin Scott, not knocking Hogan, but Kevin Scott, they got the most heat initially and maybe the most heat period.
I think so too. I agree. Hulk was the frosting on top of the cake.
Let's say he stays babyface and feuds with the NWO at that point, or maybe he turns back babyface later and feuds with the NWO. How would that have worked?
Well, I don't think it would have been fair to the NWO to Scott and Kevin to be, because they wouldn't have beat Hulk as a babyface. That makes sense.
That's right. That's right.
It would have been the end of a run. So it was better off to keep them heels. They were really over as heels.